Girl-child marriage is a rising menace among the various communities in the northern regions, where a teenage girl is forced to drop out of school into an arranged marriage by their parents. The growing practice is common in rural communities like Zabzugu, Yendi, Gushegu, Bolga, Zebilla, Bawku, where poverty, lack of girl-child education, culture and religious practices have been misapplied. The 2014 Demographic and Health Survey Report of Ghana has revealed that 1 out of 5 girls is given out for marriage before her 18th birthday in the northern part of Ghana, but the legal age for marriage in Ghana is pegged at 18, and marriage below that age is prohibited under the Child Act at 560. However, Bawku West District, which is predominantly a farming community in the Upper East region, is also battling with the rise in teenage marriages in most of its rural communities. Married teenage mothers are constrained in their quest to pursue a further educational opportunities in their communities after marriage. The head of the royal family in Zebilla, Chief Azuma Edward, attributed the challenges to the polygamous nature of their culture.
Our people believe that, it is not beneficial for one to send girls to school. It's better you allow the girls to grow up raw, and then they betroth them to marriage, and then rather benefit financially from, the dowry in the form of cows. Formerly, if a child married, a girl married to someone, the husband has to pay the bride price of 4 cows. Because of ignorance on the benefits of education, most of them prefer the girls stay raw in the house, grow up, and then they just give them up to marriage, and then benefit from the bride price.
The social welfare field officer within the Bawku district, Jacob Ayebo, who also reiterated the cultural challenges associated with dealings with such issues in the community.
But it's at the rising side, and there needs much to be done, because when you look at the statistics from the schools, especially when the final years, those who always sit for the SH exam, the YC exams, you look at it, a lot of them go with pregnancy. And after that, they can't continue because you can't go to the SS with the baby. And you see the family ties. We are one. Oh, we are one. When somebody impregnates another child, we are one. While taking the case out. A lot of issues are happening and we can't take it up. Because we go to the community or we go to the household, they are not ready to speak up. The thing is there, but they don't tell you. You can even invite the police to the house. They will pick them up, but you won't get any information. And after that, they will see that, the child even wanted to marry.
Alima Yaya, who gave out her 16-year-old daughter for marriage because of the financial difficulties of the family, revealed that her actions did not help her daughter, but rather made her suffer as a young girl.
I gave my daughter out for marriage because of the financial challenges of the family. My children are many. I still have younger ones to take care of. A meal a day for an entire family is difficult as I don't have a good income source. We have to agree to let my daughter drop out of school to marry the man. We had a lot of fear that she can become pregnant because she dropped out of school, but she started school very well and one way she just stopped. I tried convincing her, but it was difficult. She never told us why, but will be home all day. Her marriage did not profit after we gave her out. Nothing about the family changed as we were hoping for. Daughter went through hardship in the hands of the husband daily. She was abused by the man each time. She was pregnant while being abused by the husband. This is not a marriage I would recommend for anyone because the stress and pain she went through is regrettable daily. I, her parent, I suffer like that, so I can't let her suffer like me. As I stand now, until my daughter finds someone herself, I can't impose on her any man.
Saratu Ibrahim, who was forced to marry before her 17th birthday in the district to a young man, gave an account of the various difficulties, abuses whilst in the husband's home.
When I was asked to marry him, I was not happy, but based on the situation at home, I have to agree. The man had a lot of issues, and what I was promised before the marriage was not what I got when I had to live in his house. Things were even more difficult in that house than my house. When I got pregnant, it was difficult to have a meal day as a pregnant mother. When I request for anything, I'm beaten, and he abused me sexually whenever he wanted sex. Even when I'm not in the mood for sex, he takes it by force by beating me up. He can force me in the night for sex. Because I was pregnant, it was not always that I have the strength to work. So when he noticed I have not attended to the household chores, he beats me up. When I give birth, my husband can't extend little assistance to me in the house, to our new baby. Ever since I gave birth to the boy, he has never given me anything for the upkeep of the boy, and life was difficult for us, so I had to run back to my father's house. Regret being pregnant for him. I regret marrying him. It was like nothing good came out of that marriage for me.
The executive director of the Muslim Family Counseling Services, Alhaji Muhammad Bida, said the organization is trying to use the community leaders as an agent of change to solve the problem. He further said 50 of the community leaders and others have been trained.
Our approach, because we've tried so many approaches, but our approach to this current initiative is that it's the same faith and traditional leaders who push most of the marriages, who even sat down to bless most of the marriages. So if they are well aware of the consequences on the development of the child, then it will go down. So our approach has been that to use them as champions, as advocates for ending child marriage and for ending sexual and gender-based violence. Now, we can't do that without training them in advocacy and communications. So basically, we have trained already 50 of them, the faith and the traditional community, in communications and advocacy. Again, this canker of issue of sexual and gender-based violence can never end without involvement of men. So we also have group of men and boys who have been trained to advocate and to continue the education on ending early and forced marriage, as well as sexual and gender-based violence.
Chief Azuma further said the efforts of the Muslim Family Counseling Services has improved the community understanding towards the girl child. From Bawku in the Upper East region, Noah Nash for Savannah News.